Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and we're back with more. The Cardinal Park case. Chapter 4 just came out, and I'm ready to play this game once again. Which part of the story would you like to start off from? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, I don't understand. I don't get it. Wait, Lemonade, I don't get it. Is this part 2, chapter 4, right? This one. Part 2, chapter 4, yes. On to part 2. Sorry, that part 2 just really messed with me there. Thanks for the hype train, guys, by the way. Now, dear reader, before we continue, I do have to warn you about something. This chapter gets dark. Really dark. At least that's what I think. We'll turn on a light, Lemonade. If the last chapters didn't satisfy your cravings for a dark story, then certainly this one will. Want to see the spoiler content warnings? Now, normally I would say no, but Lemonade's content warnings are just a laugh, so yeah, please. From now on, the game will contain death, thoughts of suicide, lots of self-loathing, self-harm, mature themes, and very uncomfortable scenes. Oh, that wasn't funny at all. A good chunk of it is implied, but some is shown outright. If you're uncomfortable with going darker, stop reading. Now then, let's get on with it. Well, that's good that they were very serious about those, and please, take that warning to heart if you're not comfortable with those topics, and leave now. As for the rest of us, I'll leave a link in the description below for the last video on the Cardinal Park cases, chapter 1 to 3. But if you've seen it and you're ready to go, let's start. While the officer drives, you drift in and out of consciousness, all wrapped up in the blanket. It all goes by in a blur. The car finally halts and you arrive home. Oh yeah, if you need a little pick-me-up reminder, last time we played the game, we were kidnapped, drugged, and we had to escape the den of kidnappers, and we eventually did so. Unfortunately for Oliver, though, when he did finally escape, the cops decided to save him, quotation marks. And who did they leave me with? In the care of I believe my own mother. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it, though. But the car finally halts and you arrive home. Home to Mother. Oh, darling! Sweetie, I was worried sick about you. I don't know what I would have done if they killed you. Mother. It didn't even occur to you that if you hadn't escaped, you never would have seen Mother again. She would have been left all alone. Left with a mother who cares a little bit too much. You fight the urge to let out a sigh. With what you know now, you don't know how you could do anything but sigh. Still, though, you refrain from confronting about the pay details and the earring, at least for now. There's a deep feeling in your stomach that you know the truth about this case. But when it comes to stuff like this, you've never been a gut instinct type of person. Don't worry about that, Mother. What matters is that I'm back, safe and sound. You know what else matters? You put yourself in danger, again, just like the adrenaline junkie you are. Damn. Calling Oliver rightfully out. Mother, please don't do this right now. You need some rest. Don't you tell me to get some rest when you're the very reason I've been awake. Part of you really wants to tell her the same thing. Mother, you knew what I was in for when I decided to become a detective. If anything, Father's experience should have taught you. Besides, I still think you'd be better off if something happened to me. Judging by your behavior, anyways. You really care that little about your life? You know the real answer to that one, but you're never gonna say it to her. I do care, Mother. Let's put it this way. If I had no regard for my life, why would I try to save myself? You are on drugs, Ollie. Drugs make people act very out of character. Wow, she fucking clocked me. Alright, you can't deny that. Heck, the drugs even made you say, "You're not taking this skinny goth chick alive." Even if it weren't for the drugs, you can't tell if you're batshit insane or not. Speaking of which, why did you tell the officers that I was at a friend's house doing drugs of all things? I neither have an interest in drugs, nor do I have friends to do them with in the first place. I figured that it would just be another thing you're hiding behind my back. I don't know what to believe anymore. Was she trying to cover something up? Or does she really just view me in that way? Personally, I believe that you're pretending to be friendless just to appease me, right? Ah, yes. Pretending to be a lonely boy just for the sake of pleasing Mother. It's a no-brainer as to why Mother wouldn't be so keen on you having friends. But there's no reason for her to get so riled up about it when you don't even have any. It's just like earlier. Even when you're saying it as it is, she never believes you. It makes you feel like you might... like maybe you do have friends in some weird way. Maybe you really are just absolutely, positively delusional. You say one thing, then do the exact opposite. You never considered Emma to be a close friend, and look at how you've been over the course of her case. If anything, it would be weird for you to be so obsessed with Emma's case if she weren't a friend. Nah, we weren't friends. I was just a creepy stalker. It's just... I love you. The real you. And I don't want you putting up a mask just to appease me. You should be able to be the real you around me. You shouldn't have to lie to me. Bet that doing that would stress the hell out of you, though. Now, when you say, be the real you to someone who's been playing an elaborate game of pretend for a long time, it's not going to fly over too well. At this point, you feel as if the real you, at least the version Mother thinks exists, is buried in your mind. Mother. I'm not lying to you. Resist. I'm sorry. Resign. Damn, Lemonade, you just put in an option before I could even save? Resist. Resist. Lemonade's putting in options before a save? Shaking my head. I'm not lying to you. Resist. I'm not lying to you. Not about friends, drugs, or even about how much I care about you. You don't have to worry about losing me. This me is going to stay with you forever. And I don't get why you can't see that. Do you think I'm crazy? I don't know why I thought that would work. Even if Mother were crazy, you'd be willing to give her a pass. Putting up with your bullshit would cause anyone to go off their rocker. Mother stares at you in silence. Whatever joy she had from your arrival has long since disappeared. Just go to bed, Ollie. Oh. You try and muster up the courage to tell her that you know. You know that she was involved somehow. It isn't even like that train of thought doesn't make any sense. Still, though, how could you do that to your own mother? How could your own mother do that to you? Easily, by the way. You probably should get to bed. You do need some rest. No, I need to inspect everything. More outside coats. You usually find yourself cycling between a few coats every year. A few coats every year?! Some of them originally belonged to your father, but they've lasted so long that you wear them now. Oh, based. Shoes. You don't really get how Mother can walk in snow while wearing high heels. Then again, you can't talk, given the little heel on your boots. That's normal. Boots have heels. Umbrellas. You have way too many for two people, due to how windy it can get in the city. And because Mother has a tendency of trying to whack you with them, much like how she did to Father. Hand-me-downs are pretty great. Depending, I guess. Refrigeration unit. You can recall plenty of cases where a body was hidden in a fridge. Sometimes you half expect a body to flop out of you and crash onto you. Thankfully, no one in this house is a murderous psychopath. Nice. Lucky. We lucked out. Very simple sink. Sink that hasn't been used to clean the blood off of a knife. You could get some water from here, but you need something to hold it with. Plates. Very expensive plates at that. Mother's tried to throw one of these at you, much like how you sure she did during fights with Father. Damn. Simple stove and oven unit. Whenever you look at this, you're reminded of two things. One, the fun times you used to have with Mother, helping her bake cookies. And two, the less glamorous of the options. The times when you found a severed head in an oven while on the job. A baked, severed head at that. At the very least, the cannibals bothered cooking the head before eating it, but it was still disturbing as hell. Trash can. What more is there to say about it? What? It's empty. That's too obvious. Trash can. Useless. You can barely make out the silhouette of the front door key in the fire. Unless you want to burn your arms to a crisp, you need to put the fire out. Ah. Whenever you look at the stairs to the basement, you're reminded of that case where the corpses of children were kept in the basement. You can vividly remember their bodies carelessly strewn about the floor, surrounded by maggots and roaches. Lemonade's made a really fucked up town. That's 100%. I mean, but maybe it's not that fucked up compared to real life, you know? Hi. Clearly, you were too late to save them. You're even too late to at least save their corpses from decay. Sometimes when you go down here, you half expect to relive that horrifying scene. Man, isn't he only like, what, like in his 20s? Like, Jesus, man. Ah, yes, the door to the most glorious of rooms, the bathroom. In spite of the fact that your diet consists mostly of caffeinated beverages, you don't need to go. Oh, really? You sure? Vase is here. This isn't the one that was originally here, though. Mother broke the old one after trying to discipline you for staying out too late. You remember her saying something along the lines of, "Great, look at what you did. Now I have to buy a new vase." You can still feel a bit guilty looking at this one. It's nowhere near as pretty as the original. I don't remember if I went through this dialogue, but I'm doing it again. Mother broke the old... Okay. Well. Oh, wait, that's a different one. Wait. This isn't the only one that was originally here, though. Mother broke the old one after a fight with Father because he stayed out too late. While you were listening to the argument from your room, you heard something along the lines of, "Look at what you made me do, Asher. Now I have to buy another vase. All because you wanted to fuck that bitch." Ah, and now we know that bitch was a man. Maybe not, though. Asher was a bisexual king, I can tell. You're sure that Father wasn't a womanizer of any kind, but Mother always makes it out to be the case. But I really hope by that bitch she is referring to a certain man. Lemonade? Lemonade! Lemonade! A potted flower sits on the table. For some reason, you find the appearance of flowers blooming during the winter to be very pretty. You wish you could be like that. Remember, by the way, chat, a lot of Lemonade's games are in a shared universe. And, of course, we've played a game where we've met Asher, Oliver's father. But anyways, I don't know which one that is. I guess you'll just have to check out the Lemonade's games page. Figure out for yourself. In spite of the amount of money you have, you don't really have too many articles of clothing. Well, I've always been more of a quality over quantity type of person. Oh. Looks at the VTuber anime hoodie I have. Oh. Quality. An ornate bookshelf, doing a serviceable job at holding the books above the ground. Even though you're not a law student, most of these books are about law. Am I supposed to be going to bed? I feel like I'm supposed to be going to bed. ... Part of you thinks that it would be a terrible idea to sleep right now, not when the perpetrator could be right under your nose. Begin to look at the payment details again, hoping that the Adalia Hollows in the yearbook wasn't your dear mother. Sadly, the billing address is a perfect match. No, this can't be right. There's no fucking way Mother could have been the one behind all of this. Right? Even if I'm not going insane, what would be the motive for such a crime? Sometimes there isn't a motive for crime, or at least not one you can discern at a glance. Sometimes it really is just the perpetrator was batshit insane. This is different, and you know it. Why would Mother go out of her way to hire someone to take Emma out? That doesn't sound like an impulsive kill. I need to sleep. Maybe the drugs haven't worn off yet. Yeah, we know that's a load of bullshit. You fucking coward. Oh, lovely. Self-hatred. You fall asleep very quickly, thankfully. Aw, why is Oliver so cute there? Oh, he hugs his pillow. Aw, I do that too. If you ever want to confront Mother about what she's done, you're gonna need to be in the right headspace. You wake up to pouring rain. This had better not be a wet... No, you're not like that. You're not that dirty-minded. Looks like those drugs must have done something to you. This place, these trees. Where am I? Well, don't just stand there. Look around the goddamn place. A lot of tree holes. What? These are moths. Yes, we are moths. We represent the dead. For every corpse, another moth hatches. Sorry, never mind. Let me give them a monstrous voice. A funny, monstrous voice. You don't like the idea of there being this many moths in your mind. This doesn't really feel like the right way. Oh, autosave. Okay, let's keep saving. Bump, bump. Burying, covering, concealing. It's all the same to you, isn't it? Oh. You remember Emma, right? We do too. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have to be forced to relive all our horrible memories? That's good. You're greeted by the sound of a familiar, piercing wind. Libretto City has literally been nicknamed Windy City, so it's no wonder that the sound would be familiar. I feel like I need to get to the other side of this river. You might be in a dream right now, but you sure as hell don't want to wake up thinking you're cold and wet. I'm certain that I can work with something in the last area. Okay, let's go back then, I guess. This isn't at all where I came from. Considering my train of thought, I don't think that comes as a surprise. Better get to it then. I need to figure out how to get through this. I love snow. Me too. Okay, puzzle time, baby. 3 hours later. You remove the rope from the wooden pile. Okay. Oh! Excuse me? You can't just do that. Wait a minute. You can't just do that. It's cheating. You remove the rope from the wooden pile. Got rope. Oh, we get rope. Getting rope. Move the rope. Okay, okay. What about this one? Did I get this one? Red and blue. Remove the rope. Got rope. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Give me the rope. Give me the rope. Wait, is this one? Looks like you're gonna need some rope to get up here. Thankfully, it seems like you have some. Oh, nice. You're up the rope. What do we... I know you're old, but are you Shark Boy and Lava Girl old? Movie old? I'm older. I watched Spy Kids, the prelude to a Shark Boy and Lava Girl, okay? I'm older than that. I watched Spy Kids, okay? I watched Spy Kids 2 in theaters as a kid, okay? That's how old I am, chat. Remember it. Which hole do we go in first? Which Ussy do I go inside of? I love Spy Kids! You're a new gen unk. What does that mean? I guess we go to the one that's easy. Activate this teleporter? Fuck yeah, bud. Ah! What if that just Kamehameha'd me? Oh no. Okay. Need some rope. Got rope. Okay. Okay. Well, clearly, we can go this way, at least. I love the flowers, by the way. Nice touch. Okay. Okay. Got more rope. Looks like we gotta go through the portal. Fuck yeah, bud. Okay, okay. Where are we going to? Oh, we're over here now. Okay, sweet. Can I go up there now? Huh. Well, it teleported me here, so... I guess we take the teleporter? Let's go. Sure, fuck yeah, bud. Does it just take me back? Okay, back to the start. Okay. Watch as I'm, like, able to just go to the right. No. Let's go back. I guess. Fuck yeah, bud. I'm late, but here you are. The tree's leaves are moths. Yeah, those aren't tree leaves. Those are moths. Oh! Somewhere new. Okay. Can't walk. Can't walk. Okay. Well, only one way to go. Fuck yeah. Nice. Where does this take us? Oh, goodness. This reminds me of when I was investigating in Cardinal Park. It looks like this strange dream realm operates in the same way. I don't, but sure. Okay, let's try this one. Fuck yeah. Kaplonk. Ironic, isn't it? Sleep is meant to provide you with rest. It appears though as when you sleep, however, your mind provides you with bullshit puzzles to solve. Damn. Okay, you didn't have to be so rude. Okay. Okay. Looks like you're gonna need some rope to get up here. Thankfully, it seems like you have some. Throw the rope up. I didn't need your help. I don't need your help. I don't need your help, chat. Fuck yeah. Nice. Nice. Hey, an axe. An axe stuck to a tree stump. You've got no clue who could be chopping trees here. But it's pretty convenient since now you'll be able to chop those logs up. Use what little strength you have to pull the axe out. Okay. I was like half expecting that to be very hard. You finally managed to get the axe out, though your arms burn with pain as you carry the axe. Got an axe. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Lovely. Just gonna do a quick save, chat. Don't mind me. Got any words for me? A well. The bottom is an inky void, but you hear the faint gurgling of water. Oh, lovely. Okay, coffee? An empty coffee cup. Ah, you could probably put water in here, or something. Got an empty coffee cup. Yeah, okay. Think I'll need some water. You're not crazy enough to walk through a little fire, are you? I am. Okay, but not today. Fill the empty coffee cup up with water. Okay, and now, use the coffee cup to put out the fire, leaving you with an empty coffee cup. Okay. Can I? You begin chopping up the log. Spam Q to destroy the log. Oh. Wow, I'm so big and manly and strong. After hacking away at the log, it finally breaks, clearing the way for you. Nice. Good job, Oliver. Okay, it looks like you're gonna need some rope, but thankfully it seems you have some. Threw the rope up. Okay, let me just walk up that rope. Fuck yeah. Let's activate the porter. Wrong one? No, right one. Well, looks like you're on the other side of the frozen river. You probably should continue moving. Okay. Moths buried in snow and ice. Poor moths. These poor things can't even live properly, thanks to whatever shit did this. You, Oliver, it's your brain. You continue walking through the forest. Even though you're dreaming, the cold air still pricks your face just as painfully as it does when you're awake. This is what they call a lucid dream, right? When you read fantasy books, the protagonist almost always has some kind of dream that leads them to some grand epiphany, and all of their problems are cast away just like that. You know that it doesn't work like that in real life, but you wish it did. Maybe you know what to do if it did, if there were some kind of sign in here. Of all the dreams I could have had, I just had to have this kind of mind-boggling dream. I wish that this dream were about father instead. It'd be a good distraction from everything. And here you are at a castle. What? I've never ever been to a castle before. Why is there only one in my dream? Alas, you feel very, very compelled to enter this not creepy castle. Yeah, I do. Is that a dog? Oh no, it's a bird. Bird. Tree stump. You could sit here and rest, but you think that resting is overrated. Okay. Nope. Someone somehow picked up a pigeon. Okay. What am I, Rocky? Somehow picked up a pigeon. Sure, give me the pigeons. Give me your pigeons, chat. Somehow picked up. Remember, chat. The animals out there in the wild, they're free. Don't let the government stop you for taking them. You want a pet pigeon? They're out there. Free for you. Looks like you can't escape the random snowmen everywhere. Can I decapitate this one? Sorry, I'm a little eepy. I'm tired. Tree stump. Okay, resting's overrated. Based. Is this the church? What are you doing? You need to enter the castle. For some reason. Okay. What does this say? Oh my god. A functional sign, finally. Things are really looking up now, huh? So what does it say? Is that what the sign says? Oh my, it's looking down, by the way. The sound is looking down. God damn it. Left for a bit? Oh, you know, the usual. You missed everything. You missed the jump scare. Hello? Is anyone there? No answer. Don't pick up pigeons IRL. I literally know a guy who kidnaps pigeons off the street, okay? His name is... I don't want to dox him, okay? But he sends videos. He makes videos of the pigeons he's just, like, stolen off the street. It's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Bro just out here living the dream, stealing birds. The store isn't budging at all. Looks like I won't be able to... I require an offering. Oh. Well, you heard the voice. You need an offering. Pigeon. I have 4 of them. I haven't a clue how you're storing it. Well, the human asshole can hold a lot, so... Probably in my pocket or something. Can't hang yourself with this. Psych, no coffee for you. Carrying this around, you look like a serial killer. Pigeon. Use. Hear the word, you need to offer something up to them. What are you doing? Snowman? Looks like you can't escape the random snowmen everywhere. Ooh, pointy. Bet you'd impale yourself with this. Got snowflowers. Lemonade, for once I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I would have way preferred Oliver killed 4 innocent pigeons. Okay? Got some snowflowers. Got some snowflowers. Got some snowflowers. Got some snowflowers. Maybe I'm just a little fucked up, though. Maybe I'm just a little jaded. You hold the flowers to the door. You haven't a clue how they're blooming in this cold, but you don't question it. Dreams never fully make sense. I brought flowers. Will you take them? Hopefully they don't take this as a romantic gesture. I mean, they said sacrifice! There's been too many instances where people confuse your manners with infatuation. You sure as hell hope that isn't the case now. Look, Lemonace, look, you give me 4 pigeons, you give me an axe, you literally ask for a sacrifice, and guess what? Perfect for us, there's 4 tree stumps to decapitate them all on, okay? You tell me. Does that imply pretty flowers, or the dead, headless bodies of pigeons? Okay? I'm just saying. Sure as hell hope that isn't the case now. Come on in. Oh. Scary. Let's see. We're in. I'm in. Nice icicles. Excuse me? That looks like a fun bungee jumping station. Wow, you say you tie your neck to it and then you jump. Wow. How do you get back up? Oh. Oh. Someone's there. Well, someone was talking to you. Someone familiar. Oh, God. In dreams, everyone you see is someone you've crossed paths with before. And this person... You... What about me? The man on the throne stares down at you. Never have you ever felt so small. Even though you're stupid tall. It's like staring into a cold mirror. You're me. How strange. Well, what kind of dream would it be without some wacky cloning bullshit? Why do you look so surprised? That should be how I look. His eyes scare you a bit. They look sort of like Emma's when she... Nope, not gonna think about that. What's going on? Why am I having a dream like this? I need to bring you back to reality. Your head's been too up in the clouds for my liking. Too high for your liking. I'd say that I'm already quite grounded. You're the one living in... I don't know what the hell this is. Well, for one, you didn't recognize me as your ego. Though I shouldn't be surprised you don't see me. I love the eyes blinking, by the way. Very nice touch. You're sitting atop a throne. How could I not see you? This old thing. We both know that's nowhere near as grand as the throne other egos have. He speaks as though you know what the hell he's going on about. You sort of get where he's going with this. I was proven wrong so fast. I didn't want to point it out, Kat, but yeah, I didn't think it was a subconscious either. He still sounds like a maniac, though. Just like you sometimes. In all honesty, it's your fault this throne's so small. Constantly tearing us down and whatnot. How could I ever recover from your beatings? This little talk with your ego is reminding you a little bit too much of the last time with the shrink. Could you please stop? Kill yourself then. Rude? Why so surprised? I'm part of you. Kill yourself. Then we'll both shut up. Oh. Looks like this isn't gonna turn into one of those shrink conversations. Now that shrink told you that you're not trying too hard enough to be happy. This conversation with your ego is exactly what you need. Who could understand you better than you, right? Except for Mother, of course. If you're part of me, you know why I can't just do that. Oh, right. That stupid case you've been whining about. Yes, I have to get to the bottom of it. I was hoping that sleeping would make it a bit easier, but here I am. We both know that's a load of bullshit. Says he to you, a man who spent the better half of a decade training to become a detective, just to continue your dead father's legacy. The absolute gall of this, your ego, can't be this bad, right? You decide to change the subject. Why am I here? In this castle. I invited you in. No, why am I in this moth forest? Why is this my dream? 1, this isn't a moth forest. This is your dreamscape. And 2, I brought you to your dreamscape. Just to do some stuff for us. Oh, come on! You could be having a dream about how to stop Mother, the perpetrator of Emma's murder. But instead you decide to engage in this self-care bullshit. Self-care sure as hell isn't gonna bring back anyone. Why would it help you? Oh. I know... I know what you're thinking. I hear it all the time. That's why this castle is so hollow. Even thoughts can echo off of the walls. But in all honesty, I deserve care for putting up with your constant self-beatings. Posture check, everybody. Make sure you're sitting up straighter. Support that neck if you're lying down. You really want to tell yourself to fuck off. Fine. Just pretend I'm, say, your dear mother. How about it? Oh, I don't like that even more, actually. Never have you ever needed to hear your low voice coming out of mother's mouth. No, I did her voice. Gore, guts, and viscera. All fine. But your voice coming out of mother. Hell no. Seems that your ego realized that too. His voice shifts into mother's voice. You do realize. You do. Oh, wait, sorry, let me do it. You do everything for her. Like the good son you totally are. You do everything for her. Like the good son you totally are. So why wouldn't you do it for us? Maybe I'd do what you want me to do if you just told me, instead of dancing around it. Fine then. I'd like for you to get me some snow. It's snow? I don't mean the snow outside. I'd like for you to fetch me some from the mountains. They're right across the bridge. The consistency is just right for what I'm trying to do. Build a snowman. I'll get to it then. You'd much rather finish this up as quickly as possible. Hold on. Shiver me timbers. I can keep you in this dream as long as I want. You won't wake up until you finally learn what I need you to. And if you decide to go and fuck this up, you won't be out for a while. Oh, fuck it up. Now, when did your ego become like a mob boss? It doesn't matter. I just have to complete the tasks as quickly as possible. You nod your head at your ego and get to walking out. You half expect them to begin ranting and raving at you in mother's voice. Thankfully, they don't. Okay, let's do a quick save. Hey, do you have the snow yet? No, Then what are you doing back here? What are you doing back here? Ooh, pointy. I'll bet you could impale yourself with this. No, I'm good. Seems like the storm died down a bit. Well, what am I waiting around for? I should head over to wherever the mountains are. Let's see. My ego told me that it's to the left. Across the bridge. Can I read this sign yet? Oh my god, a functional sign! Things are really looking up now, huh? The path to the left seems to take you to the bridge, but the path down takes you deeper into the forest, to a plot of land. Okay, well, let's go left. A tree stump. You could rest here, sit here and rest, but you think that resting is overrated. Got snowy flowers. More flowers for me, please. Oh, you can just walk on. It's cold enough for snow to be falling, but not cold enough for this pond to freeze over. Either way, you don't want to go diving in there. Yes, I do! Naked. You're gonna wake up cold and wet. God, Oliver, get your mind out of the gutter. The damn gutter. Even I didn't think of that one. Damn. I probably didn't think of it because I'm so wet for Oliver right now. Ugh. Sorry, thirsty. In more ways than one. Fine, fine. You'll wake up thinking you're cold and wet. Happy now. Not a wet dream! Ow! No! The path to the left should lead you to the mountains, while down the cliff should take you to the ice caverns. Well, to the left I go first. That's crazy, because you live in the gut. Excuse you? Sammy? You drew clockbooba. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Kettle. You tread through the frozen landscape. You haven't a clue as to why your dreamscape just had to be a frozen wasteland. This thought is simplified by the time you actually reach the mountains. Screw this. What the hell does my ego even mean by teaching me a lesson? You decide to stop thinking about it. It's too cold out for you to be thinking about dumb shit like that. Guess that I should start collecting some snow. I don't want to get lost, though. Everything looks the same around here. You shouldn't feel like you're being watched in this cold landscape. But you do. By about 25 people. Aside from that, your best friend here is probably gonna be shit that doesn't look so cold. That should help you in some way. Nice. Snow. Fuck yeah, I want snow. Your pockets feel really cold. You feel the snow pressing up against your body. It's really cold. You know, that makes sense. That makes sense. Want to take some more snow? Yeah! Fuck yeah, bud. Got snow. Your pockets feel really cold. Okay. Excuse me, eyeball. Yeah, we want to take more snow. Yeah, I want... Got snow. Your pockets feel really cold. Yes, that is blood. You've seen enough of it that it shouldn't even affect you at this point. Huh. Want to take some snow? Fuck yeah, bud. Got snow. Your pockets feel really too cold. Okay. What is with my dreamscape being a looping mess? Okay, red. Okay, we went to the right, so let's try left. Sure. Fuck yeah, snow. Pockets feel really cold. This is my dream, right? Yes, that is blood. You've seen enough of it that it shouldn't even affect you at this point. Have I? Have I really, though? Fuck yeah. Got snow. Your pockets feel really cold, though. Yes, that is blood. You've seen enough of it that it shouldn't even affect you at this point. He looks pretty goddamn affected. Let's walk in it a little bit, you know? Want to take some stuff? Fuck yeah, let's freeze my pockets. That one didn't have anything. Oh, okay. Let's go red, maybe. Red was the right answer. Okay. Yep, that is blood. You've seen enough of it that it shouldn't even affect you at this point. I think it is. Got snow. Your pockets feel really cold. Fuck yeah. I wonder why the snow turns red. Turns out my foot is just bleeding really bad, okay? Touch red, lots of red. Got snow, your pockets are really cold. And goodness, your mind just loves random gory shit. Eyeball. Touch, 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 touch. Bet he couldn't see that coming, chat. Wanna take some snow? Yeah! Got snow. Let's go this way this time. Yeah, the eyes are multiplying. They multiply, chat. Okay. Save. Let's get more snow. Okay. Fuck yeah. Got snow. Your pockets are really cold. Now, I kept following red. What happens if I follow red again? Okay, we're good. More snow, too. A lot of eyeballs. Fuck yeah, bud. Got snow. This book. It looks so familiar. Now I remember. You pick up the book off the cold ground. Snowflakes flutter about as you brush white powder off the book. Father would read this to me when I was a kid. Even though I don't remember the exact details of it, I know that it made me happy. Maybe it was because of the story. No, it couldn't have been that. When Mother read it to me after Father died, it just wasn't the same. It was like she was expecting you to feel happy. When you didn't jump it up and down for joy like she wanted, she'd seem disappointed. I remember that Mother threw the book into the fireplace one day. She was done with it. Huh? She was done with my ungratefulness. Thinking about it still makes you sad. You've tried to find the same book somewhere, anywhere. Oh, that's sad. But to no avail. You're so sure it went out of print. Even if you could find it in some sort of vintage store, you're sure it would cost far too much money. Money that's better spent on Mother. What a mama's boy. You sift through the pages of the book, trying to see if there's anything in there. Trying to see if you can regain your conscious of your memories of those childhood days, somehow. It's all empty. It doesn't make sense. Oh, no! 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 I press C! Oh my... Bro, I just pressed Z. My bad, chat, my bad. It's because I rest my hand, but my keys are kind of easy to click, okay? You barely hear anything but the high-pitched wind and the snow under your feet. That's funny. Your childhood memories are fragmented. You remember bits and pieces, yet it's not enough. More than anything, you want to turn back the clock and go back to before Father died. Your life is split into two parts, before Father's death and after. BF and AF? You don't remember too much of the before. You remember everything since Father's death. You remember exactly when he died. It was a few days after your birthday. You rushed home, expecting everything to be all fine and shit. A far cry from the paranoid man you grew up to be. Only to find... Why am I on the floor? Oliver! You could tell something was wrong, even when you were just 10 years old. Oliver, what? Wait. Chat, why is it? Why is it this? Bro, why? Oliver. His dad's estate. Oliver, no. No, who's bullying my Oliver? Who's bullying my Oliver now? Tell me who it is. I'll kill them. Even when you were just 10 years old, cold skin is what you could remember. Oliver, what? What are you doing here? You shouldn't... Blood poured out of his mouth. What? That was the first time you'd ever seen so much blood. It wouldn't be the last. You still remember how the blood stain remained on the carpet for a few weeks. Whoa, wait, did he get poisoned in front of him? What? After regaining composure, as much as you can when you're dying, Father told you... Oliver, take care of your... This is his dad? Wait a second! Is the giveaway that his hair's not, like, completely black? Wait. Or is it the eye color? Is it in the eyes? Oh my god, I forgot. No! Wait, does that mean Oliver's the one standing above his dad? He's the bully? Oliver, take care of your... Asher? What? Oh no. As soon as Mother entered the dining room, Father's eyes fell upon her. He never finished his last sentence. He was probably going to say, take care of yourself. No, I mean, take care of Mother. Of course it's take care of Mother. And to this day, you're certain that he meant, take care of your mother. Which is what you've been doing, even if she drives you up the walls with her antics. You can't just abandon Father's last wish. You can't just abandon Mother. She's all you have left in this world. Damn. Do you guys prefer pure depressed or kind of like, I don't know, yeah, we'll just keep doing depressed voice. Seems that your ego changed back to his normal appearance. You don't know how you would have been able to deal with him looking like your dear mother. You get ready for another one of his stupid requests. What? Is he gonna tell you that he needs water next? Why the fuck can't he just get it for himself? You took quite a while. Got sidetracked. I'll take that as a yes. Why does it matter to you? You said it yourself. You can keep this dream going on forever. So you've all the time in the world. Unless that bitch kills you in your sleep. Shut up! We both know there's much more than an ounce of truth in that. You're just too much of a motherfucker to accept it. Can I get a hydrate check, please, and thank you? Drink up, or dihydrate, chat. Could you not? You know I'm right. You're her little bitch boy, and you've dragged me down with you like a crab in a bucket. Well, could you not call me a motherfucker at least? Your ego's having a blast watching you lose your cool. Fine, but you really need to stop doing everything she says. It's undignified. And how do you suppose I do that? See, if I don't have the answer, you sure as hell don't either. Just go fuck yourself. Nope, not gonna go fuck yourself. Anyways, I've got the snow. You're gonna fuck the snow instead, Oliver? What? Wait, why are you getting closer to the ego? Gave your ego the snow. You feel like a drug dealer right now, especially saying, I've got the snow, mister. What on earth is he gonna do with all that snow? Alright, this works. Is that all? Of course not. Go on then. What do I need to do now? Hey, yo, cat? Self-cessed. Cat's into self-cessed. No, I need you to head into the ice caverns. There should be a chest at the end of it filled with stones. I'd like for you to go get it. On it. Ugh. Is the snow a boy or girl? Maybe no binary. No binary. Damn. We win. Oh, kind of loud. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Snow caverns, down? No, snow caverns were to my right. Hey, is this a cross? Weren't they? Maybe I just gotta go to the left? I don't know. Sure, we're here. Oh, this is the beginning now. The path to the left should lead you to the mountains, while down the cliff should take you to the ice caverns. Okay. Yippee! You climb down the side of the cliff and wind up in an ice cavern. With a shit ton of water. That's not a very good ice cavern if it's full of water. Should have been a wet cavern. Alright. My ego said that the chest is at the end of this cavern, right? Now I just have to figure out how the hell I'm going to get there. Okay, and what's the sign say? Oh my god, another functional sign! Lemonade, did you have some trouble with signs? This really is a dream. It reads, freeze every ice flow to clear the path forward. You can backtrack on the white ice flows. You can't on the blue ones. Remember how to control your jumps. Please tell me I don't have to jump. I don't have to sprint jump. No, okay. Oh, you have to jump to each one. Okay. So you can only go to each one once. Okay. So we need to... No, I didn't want to do that. I need to look first. Okay. Let's just die. Yeah, so you kind of fell into the cold water. Okay. It hurt like hell. Nice. Based. Thankfully, it didn't kill you. I have to be more careful. Okay. Okay, look up first. Control. Okay, control. Down. Yeah, down. Right. Up. Down. This way. This. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. What? Looks like the waterfall stopped. Oh my god, that was... I thought I fell. Ding! Yay! More puzzle. There isn't anything blocking your path for this room. Looks like it's just a matter of figuring out which way is the right way. Maybe it would still be a good idea to step on as many flows as you can, though. What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say? I have to decide on one. Well, we've been going on the red this entire time, so I guess we'll continue with the red. Hi, Jacobs. Oh, hi, Lizzie Loves Cats. How you doing? Okay, so we're using control. So definitely forward first of all. Now it says you can go on the one on the left twice, but why would you need to go on the one on the left twice? Like, you already can't use the one on the left anymore. I don't know if it was. I already forgot. There's only one way to test that theory. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you kind of fell into the cold water. It's like, oh, please tell me that didn't restart me. Okay, it did. From the halfway point. Thankfully, it didn't kill you. Need to be more careful. Okay, this is white. That makes a lot more sense. I didn't know it was white. Okay, so if this one is white, we can circle around. Yeah, I think we can circle around. Right. Go to the right. Gen 2 ice ice tube. No. Okay, it said. Okay, we want to go to the right at the end. Do we? But we want to hit on as many as we can as possible. Now, what did the initial prompt for the room say? Try to step on as many as. Okay, let's just test this out. Okay. Nope, that's down. Okay. I was hoping I could jump across. Okay, you can't jump across. Okay. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Okay, so this is white. Okay. Left. No, not left. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, waterfalls block both paths. Thankfully, I doubt you're gonna have to freeze every ice flow in the room. Probably only every ice flow on whichever path you take. Okay. Well, we've been sticking it to red, so, I mean, let's just keep sticking it to red, I guess. Wasn't that one way? Looks like the waterfall has stopped. Okay. Nice. Oh. Oh, no. No, no, come on! Looks like your dreams are just filled with a shit ton of puzzles. Oh, no. Oh, no. Red was not the right choice there. Okay. Okay, friends. Okay. 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 I don't know. Okay, well, waterfalls block both paths. Okay. Nice. Looks like the waterfall has stopped. I have to go now because I'm getting really sleepy. It was a nice stream today. Definitely check out the video once it drops. Good night. Good night, Gardenia. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I get it. Sorry. I have to clock in there. What the fuck? I'm so stupid. I think I overthink it. I overthinked it really hard. You managed to reach the end of this godforsaken ice cavern. Because as soon as Lemonade just said, just figure out which way to go, dumbass, I was like, oh, finally. Oh, don't say finally, dude. Don't do that. Okay. You open up the chest to reveal the stones you need. Glad that's done and over with. You put them into your coat pockets. Nice. Oh. Also terrible memories. Terrible memories? Terrible memories, anyone? Terrible memories. Out comes a hand trying to grab at you. Thankfully, you didn't fall into its grasp. Still, the hand remains. Hey. It's waving. Hi. So does this feeling of your body being scanned by leering eyes. You walk the hell out of the ice cavern, trying to ignore the eyes blinking into existence. It isn't very comforting. Oh, you saw those? That's good. This denial of yours. Mrs. Lucia wouldn't be too pleased with how your coping habits have deteriorated. Although the last therapist you had would probably be happy with you manning up. That's all you need to do. Rub some dirt on it and man up. 2 years ago. Probably. Oh, okay, I understand, Luminous. Would anyone believe me if I told them? You wait outside of the office with Mother. 5:05. Happy. Sad equals bad. Oh. Oh, I dropped my coffee. I'm gonna kill myself. You wait outside of the office with Mother. You just celebrated your birthday this week. Most people would think it's weird to have a therapy appointment at this time. You think you have a pretty good reason, though, given what happened on your birthday. Even then, you wanted to speak to Mrs. Lucia anyways, about the looming dread of adulthood. Everything about it scared the crap out of you. When you hit 18, all of a sudden you need to be even more put together. You have to know how to do everything without even needing to ask how. At least when you were a kid, you had the safety net of, oh, well, I'm a stupid little kid, of course I don't know how to do that. That excuse turns moot once you turn 18. Not to mention that Mother can legally kick you out now, onto the cold, desolate streets of Libretto City. Obviously, if that happens, you're either gonna die of starvation, getting railed by excuse Lemonades! Okay. Maybe run that back a bit. You don't have to get railed by random people and getting stabbed, okay? Also, can I get a hydrate check and a stretch? Thanks, Jay Bunny. Okay, that's good. Good refresher after using brain for 1 minute. Or anything from an endless array of possibilities. I mean, sure enough, I guess. You're thankful that she didn't kick you out. You thought that would be her gift to you for turning 18. But you can't tell if what actually happened is worse or not. I'm still lucky, though, right? Lucky that Mother loves me enough to deal with me. The thought's comforting, like a slice of coffee cake. The moment you take a bite, all you can think about is the sweet taste. It is comforting for some time. But when you're done picking out on the cake, you feel gross. Your mouth, lips, stomach all feel disgusting. And you want to purge it all out like it was never even there. How egotistical would it be to believe in Mother's love? Okay, what's up with the coffee cake hate? I don't think coffee cake is that... I feel like I feel that way after eating, like, red velvet cake, okay? Coffee cake is, like, not that bad, man. I mean, Lemonade. Are you okay? Like, have you tried other cakes? Aside from all that, though, you wanted to address feelings of revulsion. Coffee cake, so tiramisu? No. See, that would be tiramisu. Tiramisu is also really great. And it is a type of coffee. It is type of cake made with coffee of a kind. No. Coffee cake is pound cake. But, a little bit of coffee flavor in it. I love caffeine in everything. Unless you're actually referring to tiramisu. But, no, coffee cake is its own thing. It's pretty good. It's, I like it a lot, actually. I like tiramisu and coffee cake. But while tiramisu is very light and fluffy and, you know, a little creamy. Coffee cake is not. Coffee cake is heavy, thick, like pound cake. Little coffee flavor. Generally, it has sugar on top too, I believe. I don't actually know how to make it. I've only ever had it. I think it has cinnamon. Does it have cinnamon? I don't know. It's really good though. Anyways, I don't think I can survive coffee cake. I mean, I don't know, can you not, like, eat red velvet cake? I would say the heaviest cake I've ever had is red velvet cake. You eat a slice of red velvet cake, and you will feel like poopy after, okay? You will feel poopy, you will feel bad, and you will fall into a sleep coma, for sure, okay? It isn't a first for you to feel that towards yourself, but in the wake of what happened, you really could use some help. Before you can go deeper into thought, though, you hear a voice coming from the door. The door is slightly creaked open, though the little gap you are able through the little gap you are able to see. Definitely not Mrs. Lucia. The man looks like the complete opposite of her. Sure as hell sounds like the opposite. This man is an absolute hunk, intimidating even to you. Mother, where's Mrs. Lucia? She's supposed to be here today. Are we even at the right room? Ollie, you're already late for this godforsaken appointment. Get in! I feel like it might be really dry if it's anything similar to the pound cakes I've had. I mean that's more of like a problem with like cakes. I mean, some bakers make it dry, some bakers don't. Pound cake is usually kind of dry, I guess, but you can have moist pound cake. It's pretty good. Stop wasting my damn time. But if you're gonna keep on nagging me, then fine, I'll tell you. But don't say that I didn't warn you when I do tell you. Ignorance is bliss. You don't like what Mother might be implying. Alas, you can't pester her about it until you get this appointment done and over with. No, this is a memory, not waking up. It's only inside of the room that you're able to really get a feel for this new therapist. His cologne overpowers your nose with a musty, sweaty odor. Ugh. Gross. You haven't a clue why a lot of men love to smell like sweat. It's not that men like to smell of sweat. It's because there's a lot of women out there that want to smell sweaty men. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Nevertheless, you ignore the odor. You can put up with it if he helps you, right? Of course, other men probably like it too, but I don't. Not to mention that you've always been a bit too effeminate for a man. Maybe you're just overreacting. Good evening, Mr. Cypress. I'm Richard Hampton, but you can call me Dr. Hampton. I'm gonna be your new therapist from here on out. New therapist? Pleased to meet you, Dr. Hampton. I'm here hoping you put in the maximum effort to bettering yourself. That way I get paid. That way this little meeting's productive. Right. What? You sit your ass down on the leather couch. It's warm, but not too cozy. In fact, it's a tad bit too hot in here. So, kid, what's troubling you? You could take a spin at the big old wheel of disorders, but you'd rather try to pick something out methodically. Growing bored by the silence, Dr. Hampton goes over to retrieve your fat case file. Based. He then begins to shuffle through it, graciously giving you a judgmental glance here and there. This Hampton guy is real obvious. Do you mean obviously hired by Mother? Maybe not hired by Mother, who knows? So, your fat file over here says... He speaks like you're a small child. A stupid small child at that. I might be ill, but I'm not a fucking idiot. Oh, oh. You cut him some slack on the judgy stares. The shit in that file would make anyone concerned. Hell, you're sure that if any precinct got a hold of this file, you'd be blacklisted from every detective agency in the city. At the same time, though, you want to tell him to just stop reading it. That shit in there's been bothering you for as long as you can remember. Not even with Mrs. Lucia's help were you able to combat it. You'd much rather speak about the more pressing issue. The one you might have a chance at solving. If This hunk can just give you some good advice. The sad equals bad sign in the bad. Yeah, I read that. Finally, Dr. Hampton finishes shuffling through the file. After around 10 minutes, you lost track of time. In that moment of inactivity, you sort of came out of your body and went into your head. Better that this appointment finishes up quicker, though. So, there's a lot of issues we could speak about today. I'm well aware of that. What the fuck am I hearing? Your sharp voice dripped with icicles. Last time you spoke like that here was when you first met this Mrs. Lucia. That always seemed to happen with strangers. Maybe that's why you can never break the ice with people. No need to restrain yourself so much. SOS, yeah. Apologies. Don't apologize. Most therapists would try to dissuade you from apologizing so much because it fucks your self-image up. However, Dr. Hampton is very much not like other therapists. For better or for worse. Kid, no real man apologizes like that. I don't let's see where he's taking this. You don't know why you're sitting on the couch. Couches are meant for lounging, not sitting so rigidly. Pardon? Jeez, and stop with the itty-bitty sentences, boy. No one's gonna take you seriously like that. You quickly realize that this isn't worth your time. Dr. Hampton is just telling you shit you already know at this point. Time's still passing. White snowflakes fall outside of the window. You feel cold. You feel cold. You feel cold. I was able to tell what your problems were just from looking at you. You gotta work out. I love that one. That one's always the best one. Get those endorphins pumping, instead of sitting on the damn couch being a fucking whale. Drink protein shakes, drink ditch coffee, all at once. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe you could handle one at a time, working out or ditching coffee. But there's no way in hell you're gonna do both without throwing yourself out the window. Mrs. Lucia never suggested anything that made you this apprehensive. It always seemed doable to your sorry ass. It all goes by in a blur. Dr. Hampton rambles about exercise and all that good shit about getting ladies. In all honesty, you might just consider it. Admittedly, you might want to consider working out. That's a bit of a jump, I'll admit, but you may actually want to work out. I mean, you don't have to ditch coffee, and don't worry about the girl talk. That's just sexual harassment on his part. But the working out thing actually does help a lot. Trust me on that. It does. I know it doesn't seem like it. I know you're gonna hate your life for the first couple weeks, by the way. But I can't explain it, but it really did get better when I worked out. In all honesty, you might just consider it. If it weren't for the fact that you spent way too much time at the gym last year, only for your waif-like build to remain. Not to mention that you have zero interest in ladies, not after what happened. Well, that's easy. See, you might be working out, but when you're working out and if you want to change... Now, it's a different story if you want to change your body type. That requires protein. A shit ton of protein, okay? And years of training, not just one, okay? But it isn't going to change your life. It just helps. And it's good. I don't want to get too much into it, but if you have depression, just doing anything helps. Getting your mind away from it. Working out. Lots of things. Eat the protein powder. Don't eat protein powder. I'm like so against that shit. Just eat meat. And not the dick kind, okay? Not only that. Not to mention that you have zero interest in ladies. Not after what happened.
Wow.
That tag on his coat lapel says something about sports medicine. Makes sense why he's pushing exercise so hard. And that's why if you don't buy my protein shakes, you're gonna be a sad bum. Any questions? Oh, of course, he sells them, of course. No questions. An automatic response. You'd much rather not fall victim to a protein shake pyramid scheme. Are you sure? That sounds fun. We could maybe be at the top of the ladder. Aside from that, there is something I would like to speak about. I don't fully remember it, but it all started with this woman. The memory's buried under an avalanche in your mind. You don't know where it is, and you never want to find it. You'd much rather go on with your life without it. The words come hurling out of your mouth so quickly that you can't register them. All of that practice in your head was for nothing. Dr. Hampton stands with a face of stone. Very similar to how you hold yourself. Oh! Oh. Sag. You hate the feeling of tears crawling down your skin. Even in therapy, when you're meant to spill your feelings, you hate it. You haven't turned to ice yet, which means you can still hurt. Tears are the perfect ammunition for people seeking to do harm. The only positive is that they help people empathize. Right? I feel like this is the worst person you could possibly show weakness in front of. Hit me with that blah, 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 blah. The warm tears are all that keep you from zoning out. In hindsight, you wish that you had zoned out. You're one lucky man, you know. I'm what now? A shivering voice breaks out from your lips. Lucky. That's what you are. So lucky that you spent that night trying to drown yourself in tears? That for the first time in a while you wanted to join Father. The silence makes you want to walk out into the snowstorm and freeze yourself. Turn your disgusting skin to pure, cold ice. Pure, cold, hard ice that nothing could penetrate. Not words, not people, nothing. Glimmering, perfect, untainted ice. All without the tears you spent only to become a parody of perfect, only for it to be stripped away from you when you finally had it together. You hoped that on that night, your well of tears would run dry. With hardship comes character, right? After all, no one likes someone who hasn't been through something. You were already so hateable before. At least hardship could make you better. But of course it doesn't work out like that. No fucking shit it doesn't. Because if it did, when Father died, you wouldn't even be in this damn office now. None of that shit made you stronger. It turned you into this. Hi guys. You slowly fade out into the background of Dr. Hampton's marriage, drinking, sex, and gambling problems. It becomes apparent to you that this is his session too. You were supposed to get help. Instead, you're just sitting in this hollow office, crying, listening to a 40-year-old man prattle on and on. While in the background, you clear the ugly tears from your face. You tune back in to hear Dr. Hampton's words. Like, most guys never get any sort of female attention, you know? And they don't complain about it. Yet here you are moaning about it. I bet that if you didn't get any ladies, you'd still be here whining away. I can see why Mrs. Lucia couldn't handle you. You quickly deduce why Mrs. Lucia isn't here. Well, kid, I don't know what to tell you. I'd say that you're a lost cause. I already knew that. I'm just... Why can't I move on from all of this? In hindsight, maybe it was a bad idea to become a detective, given your experience with death and all, and your inability to freeze over. Gamba! Dr. Hampton promptly dismisses you. You adjust your coat and rush out the door. Adulthood has brought nothing but despair to you, so far. You wish to turn back the clock to before that night. Clocker, it's subtle. To before Father died. Hey, Mom. I spilled my coffee and I still want to kill myself. So, how'd your session go? You hope she doesn't notice the dried tears on your pale face. That bad, huh? Could we speak about it outside? Mother looks displeased. Very standard for her. The two of you exit the office. Lovely. Just like therapy in real life, right? Sometimes. The wind wails, carrying small white snowflakes through the air. By the way, I will say this. While therapy is not guaranteed to solve all your problems, just like any kind of doctor, you need to find a second opinion. You need to find the one that fits you. People always say, snow makes everything look so whimsical. Because, as crazy as this sounds, As this sounds, that guy's pep talk probably works for some guys, and as horrible as that is, that's what some people need to hear. That's why that guy has a job. Terribly enough as it is. Sure, you agree that the snow's pretty, but you don't really find it to be whimsical, not when it cuts all of the color from the already dull streets. Besides, you've never been one for the festive aspects of winter. You prefer the gloominess of a cold day. You can't tell if Mother's displeased because you're making her stand out in the cold, or if it's because of the appointment. However, that guy shouldn't have a job. You know, because of what he says to everyone else. You're already feeling the crisp air sting your body. Must be worse for her. Mother. Mother. I didn't want to speak about it in there. Not near him. Don't talk about your new therapist like that! Mom, are you fucking the therapist? What I don't get is why you didn't tell me about this new therapist beforehand. Oh, really? I did mention that Mrs. Lucia wasn't here. You should have pieced it together. You made it out like she was on a break. Did I now? Or are you just trying to shove the blame on me? You could have at least told me before the appointment. Ugh, it's no wonder Mrs. Lucia's taking a permanent break from you. She told me herself, you're an adult now, with zero signs of improving. Poor woman couldn't handle you. Can you blame her? Not even Mrs. Lucia had faith in me. Oh. Alright, so you switched me over to Dr. Hampton. That makes sense. But I'd like to know why you didn't tell me. Because she wants you to quit therapy altogether, I think. Oliver, if I'm tired of you, what makes you think other people will put up with you and your issues? And bingo. Hit it right on the head. That's what everyone and their mother's been thinking. Why do you waste every part of Mother so much? Her money, time, energy, her love. What's the point of any of that if you're never going to change? I'm a bad mother now, right? No way. Mother, this doesn't have anything to do with your parenting. Then why are you looking at me like that? How else am I meant to look? For one, you're not supposed to be getting all sensitive with me. Nah, brother. At the very least, you'd think he'd be able to do that with her. And I'll stop when you tell me why you didn't give me any notice about Mrs. Lucia. And here we go again. I had no time to prepare for this new therapist. I really wanted to get something off my chest with Mrs. Lucia. Why not share it with me if you're itching to let it out? The immediate no. I don't want to burden you. Ah, so now you care about burdening me and all that shit. Even though you already make me burn money and time on this sorry excuse of a therapist. You know that I have a degree, and I'm your mother. I should be more than qualified to hear your problems. Excuse me? How does being a mother make you qualified to hear problems? Sometimes you feel much more like how father felt when it comes to mother. And that's more than sugarcoating it. You'd much rather mother stop caring. The more she worries about you, the worse you feel. Damn. Love you, Mom. The two of you get into a taxi and drive the heck away from the office. Thank goodness. No way Mother was going to walk in that cold. As you gaze out the window, you feel cold sweat creeping down your back. Holly, sweetie, what's wrong? Part of you wants to tell her about how she's made everything worse for you. About how her lack of understanding's made you feel even worse about everything. About how what she did to you is going to follow you to the grave. If Mother hadn't switched you over, today would have been perfect to get it all off your chest. You know that by the next appointment, if you even have one, the memory will be clotted like a scar. Her finger barely grazes your coat. That's when you tell Mom, I don't think I'll be needing therapy anymore. Wow. Just wow. Mother whispers, not gently though. You shrink into the corner of the car. Gazing at the snow outside makes you wonder if its purity could cleanse you out of everything. You're so boring, Ollie. I'm your mother, for goodness' sake. That's super awkward. We're in a taxi, Mom. Your ego remains atop the pedestal. All the while, something looms above him. You see it. It's scanning the hollow throne room. You decide not to mention it. So, I see you have it. So cunty. Gave him the weird-ass stones. To you, this feels like one of those stupid book plots where the protagonist has to fetch arbitrary shit to make stuff happen. You're getting all misty-eyed. I get it, huh? Don't bother with the mask in here. I know every part of you. Why am I reliving those events? Why not? Could you at least tell me that much? Don't look at me. I haven't a clue either. How come I can't remember half of my childhood while those memories resurface? Why am I able to remember every detail of those horrible memories? You know what they say in Journalism 101? Bad news means good attention. Same thing applies to what we remember. Look, I don't make the rules when it comes to what we remember, but it isn't so bad. You know, a little something called learn from the past to not fuck up the future. You know, learning that nothing's gonna work on that woman you call a mother. I don't know why any part of me would feel that way towards Mother. Does there even need to be a reason? You still feel it. I know you do. In all honesty, you'd be even crazier if you didn't feel that way. You should know. And it's because of Father. You literally can't hold on to that woman any longer. Are you sure you're not the one behind these flashbacks? Maybe I am, but so what? You're still gonna relive it with or without knowing if it was me. It's better you relive it now, rather than later. Wouldn't want the perpetrator to get away. Just quit it! I can't think of any motivation for her to murder Emma. Can't think, or won't. 1 point for your shitty ego, 0 for Oliver. Stop being so dramatic. Oh, and there it is. Mother's exact words. Right down to the tone. Sorry. And another thing. If you can't think of any motivation, why are you still toiling with the idea that she murdered Emma? The murder was so methodical. No way in hell it wasn't thought out. So don't do pulling the, oh, it was a crazy axe murderer. What is it that you want? Carrots! No, I mean, what's the bigger picture? There's some underlying motive behind all of this, right? Oh, shucks. Yeah, all I want are carrots. Why am I making you go on this big-ass quest? To satisfy my god-awful carrot craving? Chad, carrot is secret code for dick. I want your head out of the clouds. This case won't end well for you if you keep on denying Mother's involvement. Hell, I doubt that your life's gonna go well if you keep on defending her. You had to hear it from someone, and it sure as hell wasn't gonna be that monster of a mother. Yep, this is all hitting a little bit too hard for you. Just tell me what I need to do. Fine. The sign should put you to a plot of land, and there should be carrot seeds somewhere there for you to grow. Just harvest as many carrots as you can. Got it. Yuriko hands you a watering can, and you can get the fuck out of there. Nice. You really don't know what's going on with this dream anymore, but the words your ego said ring in your mind. Can't dwell on those for too long. Gotta get carrots. Of course, you haven't a clue what someone's meant to do with a gazillion carrots. Carrot soup. You don't need to go back this way. And after what happened in the ice caverns, you sure as hell don't want to. I guess I should save. Sure. Bing, 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 bing bong. Thankfully, this area doesn't seem too bad for farming. Guess I'd better get to it then. You don't know yourself to have the best green thumb. Gotta put it to the test, though. Oh, lovely. A scythe and mother to watch over us. Ooh, sharp and pointy scythe. Badass and perfect for harvesting. Pick up the scythe. No, thank you. Fuck you. Not yet. The statue looms above you. Looks like you could bow down and pray to it to turn back time if you think your luck is shit. Turn back time? Fuck no. Wait, what? Lake. You're gonna need a carrot seed to plant stuff here. Oh, is that not a lake? Okay. Yeah, fuck yeah. I got a scythe. Okay. What about this? Is this carrot seeds? Carrots? Got a packet of carrot seeds. Oh, good. Oh my god, mini farming game. Oh my god. Build the watering can. Oh, based. Okay. You're gonna need a carrot seed. Oh my god. Carrot seeds, carrot seeds, carrot seeds, carrot seed. Got snow. Carrot seeds. I'm so amazing at farming. Looks like you're out of water. Go and refill the can. Okay, fine. Harvest the carrots? Heck yeah! Get in position to choppity chop chop. What? What? Gonna build a snowman. Heck yeah. Choppity chop chop. Exciting gameplay! Guys, it's like Pumpkin Panic all over again. The pack of carrot seeds. Got snow. Got snow. Oh my god. Harvest the carrot seeds, yeah. No. Yup, welp. You absolutely fucked up the harvesting, and the carrots died. Boom. Damn, man. Really? Harvest carrots? Heck yeah. Get those carrots. Yeah. Let's get those carrots. Boom, bada bing. The deer from Pumpkin Panic, where are you? Okay. Got carrots. I have a feeling that this is more, right? There's more to this. A packet of carrot seeds. Got a packet of carrot seeds. Got snow. A lot of snow. Well, I mean, we're farming. We're gaming. Excuse me. Getting some carrots. Nice. There's a hand there. I want those carrots. Infinite carrots. What are you, Bugs Bunny? Chat. Why do you want infinite carrots? Why are there hands? Heck yeah. Choppity chop chop. Oh, that's a slow one. Boom. Carrot soup? I'd rather carrot cake, honestly. Okay, okay. I see the hand. I see the hand. Do I chop the hand off? Let's get all the carrots we can get for now. I think that's a good idea. Got carrots. Okay, what about you? Harvest the hand? Heck yeah! Choppity chop chop! Hand! Got a hand. Not a helping one. What's under the snow for there to be hands poking out? Felt like it was trying to grab at me. Oh. Well, let's keep taking those hands. Choppity chop chop. Goodbye, hand. Next hand. Yay. Yippee! Dismemberment! I know that the hand in my pocket shouldn't be moving, but it feels like it's gonna curl up my skin. Still, though, I'd rather know where it is than not know. Yeah, that'd be weird, not knowing. Packet of carrot seeds. Packet of carrot seeds. Packet of carrot seeds. Okay. Is there any more carrot seeds we can grab? Got snow. Oh. Lovely. Is that the last? Oh no, there's two down there. Okay. Hoggers, snow. I wanna build a snowman. Oh, look. Oh, no, there's another hand. I was just about to say, oh, look, we're back to carrots. And then not carrots again. Okay, choppity chop chop. Not a helping one. Yep. I wonder why there's a rewind time mechanic. Maybe I shouldn't be taking all these hands. Oh, who knows? Shrug. The hands. They feel like they're moving in your coat pockets. Wankage. Why are you wank-aging? Oh, and they watch your fragile body. You somehow feel like they could see right through the thick coat and sweater. Ah, they're seeing me in my underwear! It's too familiar. Like the way she looked at you. Oh, good. Vague images swirl in your mind of something you want to keep buried. Your numb body crumbles to the ground. You hate how visible you are in the snowscape, like a black spot on a white canvas. No. No, please don't. Please. I can't relive that. Not now. Not when I... They swarm around you, like vultures searching for their next kill. No part of you is safe from them. Neither is your mind. Ice cracks in your mind. It was there specifically to prevent... Everything floods in. All you've been running from. All you've been denying. And just like a flood, you can't stop it. Ooh, I like that one. On your 18th birthday. After a long day out with Mother, you return home. Seeing how it is winter, you go up to your room to change out of your heavy coat. Is this an American thing, putting away your coat in, like, your bedroom? In Canada, we just put it away in the hall. It's too hot in the house. The door is completely locked, but you still feel like something's here with you in the room. Someone. You decide to chalk that up to your general paranoia, though. As someone who reads into crime too much, you think that just about anything could kill you. Coat in the room for sure. Wow, that's so weird. In Canada, we just have a coat rack, like, at the entrance of the house. You just put your coats there. And what you always take away is that something could have been different. Unless it's summer, by the way. Unless it's summertime, and you're putting it away for storage, then the coat goes in your closet. And what you always take away is that something could have been differently. Maybe if you locked all of the doors, the robbers wouldn't break in. Maybe if you hid all of your valuable stuff, the robbers wouldn't even be there in the first place. Maybe if you just moved the hell out of this city, you wouldn't be shot dead by those robbers. That's what you take away. That you can never be too careful. Alas, Mrs. Lucia has told you to challenge those thoughts. Come up with negations. Something like, no, statistically speaking, the oven isn't going to combust and kill us all. Or maybe something along the lines of, no, no one's watching me change. The door is closed shut. The thought works. For now, at least. Coat rack for guests. Go get a coat wherever you prefer. I mean, that's true. I like having it next to the door, though. I mean, it's I guess I'm Canadian, so I feel like this argument is, like, very different, because if I'm in Canada about, like, 4 to 5, probably 5 to 6 months of the year, I'm gonna need my fucking coat every time I go outside. So, I guess that's the thing. Every time I step outside, I'm gonna need that fucking coat. So it's best right next to the exit. I guess that's the difference. Whereas for a lot of people, coats are more like, they're probably like, oh yeah, my coat, and it's like a fucking, like, little, like, blazer, fucking spring jacket bullshit that I probably wear in the summer because I don't give a fuck. And then me, I'm like thinking heavy winter coat. I'm like, fucking, this is a coat. Thick fucking, mine's like a canvas fucking coat. It's great. The thought works. For now, at least. So you focus on the fact that you're an adult now. I also have a pea coat. That one's pretty nice, too. Hip hip hooray! I'm not a big fan of, bomber jackets, though. Those things are ugly as fuck. Adulthood's so nice. It's the time of taxes, working, and loneliness. Though, to be fair, you are excited about becoming a detective. You just dread of everything else. Today really was the last day of my childhood, huh? If I could even call it that. With the last 8 years. At least today was good. Still glad Mother didn't get drunk while we were out. Oh no, and she's a drunk? Peacoat for the win. Peacoat's awesome. Peacoats are nice. Unfortunately, peacoat, unless you're wearing like a fucking Scottish wool peacoat, that shit is not working as well as your workers' jackets and such and whatnot. Along with that came the distinct lack of yelling, kicking, and throwing wine at you for not holding her hand. Now, that does sometimes happen even when she isn't drunk. It is a lot of chatting in this one, not a lot of action. I do appreciate all the backstory. Don't take this the wrong way, Lemonade. I think it's a lot of backstory and a lot of, I don't want to say lore, because this is kind of fundamental to Oliver's character. But at the same time, it's like you said, it is a lot of sidetracking. I can't help but give her a pass when it comes to that, though. It was around this time that Father died. No wonder emotions are so high. Besides that, Mother's taking my adulthood quite well. Can't help but think of this as a calm before the storm type situation. Sort of like how, before Libretto City freezes over, the weather's unusually pleasant and warm. You bury that thought under an innocent snow. Like you do with so many other dishonorable thoughts. Well, what am I waiting for? I'd better start changing. You begin to slip your coat off. Correction, not your coat. It belonged to Father. Mother insisted you wear it. She figured you'd have grown into it by now. And indeed you did. You're practically the spitting image of him. Just like Father, while you're out on the streets, you managed to attract the gaze of several women and men. You were sure it wasn't from revulsion this time. Surprisingly, you don't hate yourself today. Not as much as usual. It's a good start to adulthood, and a good end to your childhood, even if it wasn't perfect. Stop peeping. Stop, Mom! I'm changing. It doesn't occur to you that she's watching. Mother swings open the door, with a rather cross expression glued to her face. You quickly shrug your coat back up. And here she is, right in the flesh, pissed at you for some reason. Again! What did you do this time? And if you did do something, how did you not realize it? And if you did realize it, why didn't you apologize sooner? Your mind's going off on a pretty bad tangent. You genuinely don't know what you did this time. Which is pretty normal for you, but this time you really can't think of any reason. Did you say thank you? You just can't have this one day without her going off on you, can you? Oh, Mother, what are you doing here? This is my house, Oliver. My room. Okay. Okay. I was going to change. You're an adult now, aren't you? Right. You've grown out of me, haven't you? What? No, I haven't. Why else would you lock the door again, even after telling you dozens of times to leave it open? I was changing my clothes. The straight truth, nothing omitted, nothing sugar-coated. I don't want your excuses. I want your door open because what if something bad happened to you? That's exactly why I lock it. So I'm a threat to you? No, I didn't mean it like that. What's gotten into you? You've grown out of me, right? Where is all of this coming from? See how you're now yelling at me? This is the first time I'm hearing about me growing out of you. You were hoping that Mother wouldn't fly into a rage today. Ah, well, a man can only dream. You want to know why I think that? You've shown me. And don't give me the, Mother, I don't really think that. You should have learned that actions speak louder than words from your stupid journalism class. Here you are, locking your door, leaving the house without telling me, and giving those whores the time of day. Where'd that last part come from? You're so happy that you're getting attention from a bunch of brats, right? I saw the way you looked at those bimbos. I'm just happy that I look decent, for a change. We all know that no one likes a narcissist, Ollie. No self-confidence allowed. This sounds like my mother. What the fuck? Aside from that, it's like I've been telling you. I'm always going to be your child, even now that I'm an adult. And you're always going to be my mother. Something you've had to reassure her a few too many times. You sure as hell don't act like it. I already know every inch of your body. I carried you, after all, for 9 god-forsaken months. So why hide from me if you're my child? You had no problem allowing those bitches to look your way. I don't give a shit about those sluts. They're just like every other homewrecker out there. You're my baby doll. Mine. People can look at you all they want. Why else would I take you everywhere with me? But you can't give attention to those lustful idiots. That's what I'm pissed about. And as your mother, I don't see why you're more okay with those degenerates than me. Your own mother. Ugh. I've come to realize that I just need a little bit of space. Mrs. Lucia told you that it would be good to establish boundaries. You hoped that the doors would be enough and you wouldn't have to actually confront Mother. Ugh. Ah, I see. That therapist is injecting these delusions into your head. Got rid of the therapist because she was actually helping. I knew that sending you there was a mistake. My one chance at fixing you, and she just had to go and fuck it up. Here I was thinking she'd give you pills, a cold, hard solution. But no, she's just making you talk. What's whining about everything's supposed to do for you? I hoped it would stop you from going off the deep end again. Somehow, Mrs. Lucia's making you worse. You don't know how this is worse than your sliced up bloody body being found by Mother. You just had to do it in a way that she found you, huh? You're training to be a detective. Surely you could have made yourself disappear instead of that. Ooh, okay. Reading so deeply into crime articles could have done you some good if you successfully disappeared. It's all something you hate thinking about. You hate that you even have those thoughts. You wish that you could give up your life to someone who actually wants to live. Only then would you not hate these thoughts. Sweetie, I know that what this woman is doing. She's gonna make you spill everything out to her, then hurt you later. I know how women like that work. Why are you able to tell her so much when you're so private with me, your mother? What? Do you think my advice is so horrible you listen more to this random bitch? I trust you more, but I still don't get why you're bringing all of this up now of all times. You fucking liar! Are you really just saying all that shit about trusting me to shut me up? Yes, absolutely yes. No, I'm not saying that just to shut you up. You feel her eyes scanning your body from head to toe. You're old enough now to run into the arms of some adulterous bitch and leave me to rot all alone. But because of how much I love you, I'll never let her take you from me. And that's what you're worried about. Someone taking me from you. You don't get why she's so worried about that. You've already resolved yourself to stay with Mother until she dies. You're trying to make me out to be the crazy one, huh? Amazing. Just amazing coming from you of all people. You half expect her to grab your wrist and force your coat and sweater sleeves up. Thankfully, you chose to do it on your upper arms instead of your forearms. Mother, I'm not saying that you're crazy. All I want to know is why you're so concerned now of all times. I already told you. Being 18 and all, you're gonna leave me here to waste away, all for some frivolous affairs. I want those temptations in your head to be smothered out. Lobotomy time. Now, what were you doing before I entered? Changing, right? Go on. If you're gonna treat me like we're equal, you should have no problem doing that. Mom? What? Excuse me? Mom? Oh. Alright, I think Lemonace's comment should be taken seriously, you know. Yeah, definitely listen to Cat and Lemonace, you know, maybe check this one out if you have any issues with this sort of thing, okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably shouldn't be watching this video in the first place. So, moving on. Like a deer in the headlights, you freeze up. What's with the hesitation? Don't want to do it? No. That defiance won't get you anywhere. Don't get closer. Take it off. Off comes the dark coat. Even with the sweater on, you feel like a bird without its feathers. Her gaze tells you that she's dissatisfied. Off comes the sweater. A horrible mistake, really. Oh, Oliver, what have you done to yourself this time? What would your father think? You could have been him. You should have. But you just had to go and do this to yourself, huh? You need to learn to be grateful that I'm here. You're my baby doll. I get to dress you up and down, and if you aren't to my liking, I'll make you become what I want. Ugh. God. Ugh. You disassociate from most of it. Not the worst parts, though. Mother throws you into her room, to the bed you used to come to for comfort as a child. You aren't allowed to wrap the blanket around yourself. So the centipedes crawl up your skin. Oof. Mother put them on you. They came from her. Slowly but surely, they burrow into every bit of your being. And they hold on. Tight. You beg her to stop, to which she laughs. You deserve this, she says, for daring to grow out of me. The centipedes tie the two of you too close. You feel like you're going to suffocate under all of this. I see why the 18th birthday is not to be remembered. Just want to give Oliver a hug. I think the last thing Oliver wants right now is a hug from anybody. Damn. Oh, God. Sleep doesn't come easy. You wish it did, since it would wash everything away. You don't know when Mother's going to wake up. You hope she doesn't wake up to you crying. Ever since then, so much has been ruined for you. Showers couldn't be enjoyed without seeing your tainted body. Every time Mother kissed you, you felt like the centipedes were crawling all over you again. It worked, though. The centipedes anchored you to her. After all of that, how could you be away from her? How could you be an equal to her if it meant that? You had to be her son. She had to be your mother. Who else would take your tainted self, other than Mother? You tried to bury what she did to you under snow. It almost worked, but you could still make out the silhouette. Oliver. Oliver. You snap back to the now, pain throbbing in your head. You half expect your ego to begin giggling at the sight of you crying. What is it that you want now? You want to give him a piece of your mind, reminding you of all of that. You were so close to burying it. He pulls you into a hug, much to your surprise. I feel like the one character right now that could have given him a hug, by the way, is himself, by the way. I don't think it would have been fine for anyone else. But I think definitely Oliver. Maybe the girl. Maybe the girl. I forget her name, I'm sorry. Emma? Was it Emma? The one that died. That was his friend, kind of. But she's dead. I get that. I get why you want to bury it all. It's easier than reliving it. You bury your head into his arms. I'm sorry you had to go through all of this, but you can't keep on denying what happened. Just like you can't keep on denying Adalia's involvement in Emma's murder. Oh, I did remember her name, Emma. I don't know why we stay with her when she does that to us. I don't have anyone left. She does hurt me. A lot. Sag. I don't know how much more I can take. And it's been like this ever since Father died. If I don't stay, I really will be all alone. You know me best. Everyone I care about just disappears, except for Mother. Father never solved Mrs. Barrett's case. I never saw Mrs. Lucia again after being transferred over. And Emma, she... Besides, it was Father's last wish. I have to take care of Mother. I have to stay with her. What if I told you that assumption was wrong? All we heard from Father was, take care of or seeing a dahlia, right? He never finished his last words. He loved you more than that monster of a woman. I know he did. That's what I wanted you to realize. That maybe, just maybe, you're tying us to her for no reason. All of your memories of her, they've all been horrible. How can what she did bring us closer to her? We now have an easy way to get her away from us. There's no way in hell she didn't order the hit. What makes you so certain? You don't see it. You do see the motivation. Ever since you saw Emma's torn up breast, it's been in the back of your mind. Emma liked you. You gave her the time of day. That's all it took for her to end up under Cardinal River. But you didn't like to think of that, and how it tied back to your 18th birthday. It makes you feel grosser than usual. If you just send her to prison, you'll be free from the chains that bind you to this broken family. What do you say? Save the game! Okay, wow, Excuse me? Excuse me? You're gonna make me choose? What is this? Why there's a part 3A and part 3B? What the fuck is this? I can't do that. Well, I saved the game. So, boom bada bing, save the game. I guess I would. Damn. I will do that in the next part. You motherfucker. I will. You know what? You're right. I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of her hurting me. Even when I do what she wants, she's never satisfied. And in all honesty, it's starting to feel more and more like she's actively looking for a fight. Wait, there's actually more after that? Wait, I thought that was gonna be the end of the episode. It doesn't matter how good I am to her. Guess that Emma was the last straw, huh? I guess so. I know that we were just friends, maybe just acquaintances. But being around Emma, I didn't feel so on edge. She listened, and I know that's just basic manners. But I didn't feel like I had to pretend around her. Those other people in your life made you feel the same, right? They did, but Emma was around for so long that I guess I got too attached. A thought pops into your mind. One you never would have had until this dream. One that's been stewing in the back of your head ever since your 18th birthday. I wonder if she lied. I wonder if Adalia lied. About what? About Mrs. Lucia. According to Mother, Adalia, Mrs. Lucia said I was too much to handle, and that's why I was transferred over. Shortly after that appointment with Dr. Hampton, I saw a missing persons poster for her. I can't help but wonder how many more bodies are under Cardinal River. I say that because Mrs. Lucia went missing during the winter, when the river was frozen over. You know how I only found Emma after going under myself. It wouldn't shock me if there were more bodies. For the longest time, I thought it was all my fault. And maybe I was the one bringing misfortune to them. Exactly what Adalia wanted. I don't know how I didn't see any of this earlier. It was staring me right in the face. You're not calling her Mother. That's new. I can't call her Mother anymore. Because when I think of Mother, I think of those few happy times we had together. And I think about how she might love me under all of these arguments. Maybe she did, at some point, in a healthy way. But Adalia is who I'm able to see now. Adalia Hollows, the woman who butchered Emma Greenwood. It's still terrifying. The fact that she's a murderer. No, I mean what happens afterwards. The house is going to be so hollow without her. You're gonna stay in the house? And I just can't see myself with anyone. That's the thing, though. You're never really going to be alone. You remember how, when this all started, Adalia was all pissed about you visiting the graveyard. I'll bet that it was all to make you forget that you're never alone. She wanted you to forget that I'll always be here with you. I love that, Sammy. I was about to say something, but Sammy made a comment about it, and I was like, I knew it, man. I fucking knew it. That I'll always be here with you. You melt into his arms. What if my last words were, take care of yourself? Slowly, the snowfall comes to a halt. Around the two of you, the frozen forest thaws over. Moths begin to break out of the frost, fluttering their wings. All kinds of memories fill your head. Some of them are horrible, much like the ones you've seen thus far, but the others are the happy times you've had in your life. Before this moment, your last memories of father consisted of coughed-up blood, a hospital bed, and a burial. Whenever you thought of him, those terrifying memories flooded your head. Rarely did it consist of the happy times you had together. It was your childhood. The childhood Adalia stole from you the moment father died. The childhood she ripped to shreds when you turned 18. You miss him. You know that this dream will end soon, along with this vision of father. Maybe you'll be able to remember this moment instead of the grief from his death. You hope so. You also hope that it'll give you the strength to confront her, to put a stop to all she's done. It's not going to be easy, is it? It won't be. But I know you have it in you. I know that you'll be able to let go of her. Just like how I know you'll be able to let go of me. This is the end of the chapter. Would you like to save here? Heck yeah! It's file 13. Sweet. You can return here once chapter 5, Justice, is completed. Thank you for playing. Until we meet again. No, I'm not done playing. I'm not done playing, Lemonace. You can't stop me! I can't do that. Yeah, of course we gotta go for the other. We gotta see what happens after we say I can't do that. Come on, chat. We know. Oh no. I'm sorry. Why? What makes you think I even want to be free from her? I know that somewhere in there she loves me. You're not really going to try and defend her, right? She knows what's best for me. What's best for us. She's always had good intentions. The words come out with a tremble. Huh. Killing a girl to make you stay. Good intentions. All I know is that she needs me. And I need her. Alright then. Let's just address the current issue. How exactly do you propose on staying with her if you need to arrest her sorry ass for Emma's murder? And I don't have enough evidence to prove she even did murder Emma. Yes, but you know that she was involved somehow. Eventually, someone's gonna find something. Then she'll go to prison, right where she belongs. It's the easiest way to go to get the fucking hell away from her. What if I don't want to be away from her? Even after all she's done to you.
2 hours later.
Even after reliving those memories. Okay, chill out, chat. It's not that long. It's a good game. Shut up. Somewhere amongst all those horrible memories are happy ones with her. Maybe I could relive those again. If I'm just a better son. I won't let a few bad memories spoil... You suck, chat. You suck. I won't let a few bad memories spoil the fact that we still love each other. Why? You're the bad ones. Your resolve is undeterred. You're not about to let some nightmare rip you apart from your dear mother, right? That would make you a horrible son. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And if you're a horrible son, she'll dispose of you, like the doll you are. I hate you, chat. Then, you won't have anyone. You can't let that happen, can you? You're still gonna try and solve Emma's case, though. Her death is exactly why you can't be with anyone else but Mother. Your ego stares at you with dead eyes. He almost looks like Father, but with an expression only Mother can make. This image makes you almost glad Father's dead. You've spared him the disappointment of seeing his son like this. Well then, Oliver, you have quite a twisted definition of love. Damn. This is the end of the chapter. Heck yeah! File 14! Heck yeah! You turn here once Chapter 5, Deception, is completed. Thank you for playing. Until we meet again. Bye, Lemonade. See you in chat later or something. And folks, that is the Cardinal Park case, Chapter 4. Yeah, this was really great. I love this one. That sounded really fucked up to say, actually. I very much enjoyed this chapter for how dark it got. Thank you for finally showing us how horrible Adalia is. Awesome job. You're awesome. Took you 2 hours to play. It always takes me longer to play games. I always tell developers this. Whatever their time is to play the game, it's gonna take almost twice as long for a YouTuber to play, because we yap. I also, as cringe as it is, I do try to voice act it. I do try to immerse myself into it, so I do slow my words down and stuff like that. I don't speak as fast as I could, you know. I actually try to take pauses and stuff like that. And I add little bits of commentary in between, so probably not great. I know a lot of people just want to get the game and only get the game and whatnot. I know I'm not good at voice acting either, but I do like to do it. I think it helps immerse, right? I'm really nervous to release this for some pretty obvious reasons. I think you did a really great job. I think you wrote this very well. You're very talented, okay? You're extremely talented. Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that because you haven't wrapped up the fucking game yet. Chapter 5, when limit? I'm fucking with you, okay? No. But yeah, I did really enjoy this, and I can't wait to see where it is. You know, you had some self-deprecating comments about this chapter being a sidetrack, you know, or like being not as interesting or something like that. I thought this was amazing. I think this was super vital to Oliver's character to have this. Yeah, I think both of those things. You don't need to glaze me, chat. You don't need to glaze me. I just really enjoyed it, and I feel like I couldn't. I feel like I had to have something more. Anyways, it was really good. Your art, fantastic. Yeah, metaphor was strong. I mean, I called it out. I think everyone knows what Mother Adalia did to us, did to Oliver. And I'm gasping. I can't wait to see where you go with it with the multiple chapters. Wow. Wow. The tcoaal inspiration, very clear. Not in a bad way. Oedipus complex? I don't think he has an Oedipus. I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear that Oliver doesn't really have. Well, I mean, okay, well, everyone always means, like, you want to bang your mom with the Oedipus complex. That doesn't exactly mean, it doesn't have to mean that. He does love his mom too much. Because, you know, personally want poor Oliver to get a happy ending, the poor boy. I mean, it seems like in both endings this is leading to, and someone will find both of them happy. I do really appreciate it that you didn't make it Gooner. You could have gone Gooner, and I don't think I would have hated it, but I love this one so much more. It hits a lot harder. It's more visceral. It stands out. compared to recent depictions of similar cases in games. Try to make this chapter as anti-Gooner as possible. I appreciate it. I like that a lot. Now, of course, I'm sure there will be some people who find it Gooner, you know, and, you know, like that sort of thing and whatnot. But I think you did a really great job writing it. And I think you really did a great job showing off Oliver and his mental issues that he's going through as well. I thought that was really well done. And I feel like if you're someone who doesn't experience any of these problems, I think that the way you wrote it made it very easy to understand Oliver better. So, which is crazy important, I think, to his character up until this point. You know, we had a little bit to go off of, but this was great. Great for analyzing Oliver. I haven't seen the previous playthroughs. You didn't see chapters 1, 2, 3? Honestly, you can just play this one by itself, I guess, actually. You could just play this chapter by itself. I guess Cat wasn't around 6 months ago. And unfortunately, this game never got super popular. I would love for this. I think this game is more than worthy of being popular. I wish more people played it. I wish I could help you there. Because it's honestly really good. And I cannot wait for the next chapter. But I will wait. Okay? And I will wait patiently. I will not bother you. Trust me when I say that. But as long as you let me know when it's done, I will be one of the first to play it. Unfortunately, I know there's some guys out there who play your games faster than I do. Freaking Flop-A-Mind's on that shit like it's ASAP for him. He got a doorknob bell for him. Lemonade's game! Video up in 1 hour. Brother's insane! I like Flop-A-Mind, he's funny. But, yeah, I'll be one of the first, okay? I'll be one of the first. If everything aligns up. So, definitely enjoyable game. Obviously super dark, but I like it. Oliver's growth. Yeah, I do really love that you made the split choice. Much like tcoaal, but I do really like that. I'll glaze who I want, by the way. Okay, well, don't call me no chicken, okay? I'm not a ham. Anyways, for YouTube, if you didn't watch chapters 1 to 3 and you watched this, what are you doing? Go watch it. If you want a refresher, go watch it. It helps me out a lot. And if you enjoyed this video, please clock that like button and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And if you enjoyed this video, like I said, you'll enjoy the rest of the channel. And if you subscribed, you will one day see the video for the next part of the game, okay? So please, I appreciate that a lot if you could do that. Trust me, you'll like the rest of it. You'll have a laugh, man. We play lots of good games every day, okay? Something you gotta like, okay? And with that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. It's probably too late to enter the art event, but please join the Discord. We got an art event coming up for Valentine's Day of your favorite OTP. So if you think you can knock out a drawing in a couple of days, please go ahead, right ahead. But join the Discord to find out exactly when we're going to be streaming and for a great community full of awesome gears like these chatters in the Twitch chat. Anyways, with that, I'm clocking out, okay? Peace out. Love you guys.